Dude, so I'm not in between jobs. I am employed. All right. I'm not. On stage, I tell some jokes about being unemployed. It's all a lie. That's what comedy is. Comedy is half lying. Okay. I'm not exactly a truth teller on stage and off. So I'm like doing this thing where like I work on I work for like HGTV, and it's like a shoot by shoot basis. So I'll be on the road for like a couple weeks, then back home, have some downtime. And in my downtime, put a little extra cash in my pocket while I'm home on Long Island. I've been substitute teaching. I'm a sub. I'm a substitute. Okay? I'm not proud of it. As a matter of fact, when I walk through the halls while I'm subbing, I have the blankest stare on my face, as if I'm like just walking through hell. Because in many ways I am. Because I'm substitute teaching at the middle school, North Shore Middle School, and that is where I spent some of the worst years of my life. Okay? It was right when the Ginger episode aired for South Park in like 2005, 2006, when I was a sixth grader. And people were just calling me the G word, dude, dropping hard R's on me. Okay? I'm a redheaded American man now. Okay? I've grown into my body. I accept myself for who I am. But back then, I didn't have any self-confidence. I didn't have any self-worth. I just didn't like myself, and it didn't help that everyone was teasing me all the time, calling me fire crotch, which wasn't even accurate because I didn't even have pubes until I was like 22 years old. So I was bald as fuck down there. All right? Still am because I just got a Brazilian. Shut up. But yeah, dude, walking through those halls is just post-traumatic stress syndrome. PTSD. Like, I'm just fucking like, this is where I got pushed and shoved into a locker. I was never shoved into a locker. I wasn't that much of a pussy. But mentally, I was shoved into many lockers. Okay? I just couldn't handle the G word, dude. It just fucking carpets match the drapes. I don't fucking know. Don't ask me about my mom's home decor. I don't even know what you're talking about, dude. That's her business, not mine. So I'm walking through these halls, dude, just like the blankest stare on my face. And kids could just be breaking out into fights, and I wouldn't even notice. It's probably shouldn't be saying that, but it's the truth. And some of these kids, they need to scrap, okay? They're fucking soft as shit. So it's just their generation. What are they, like? I don't even know what their generation's called. Like, you got millennial, Gen Z, fucking hippopotamus university. I don't even know what they're talking about half the time. But these kids, they need to scrap, man. I mean, I think they're playing flag football now, which is just like, what? These, like, let's get some tackling going. All right, it's bad enough that the NFL is fucking adopting all these pussy rules. And now we got to fucking worry about CTE for a kid. Some of these kids could use a little CTE. Shake it up a bit. Add to their personality. I don't want anything to happen to these kids. They're my students. Okay, I'm a teacher now. It's what I do. Okay. Sure, I'm a sub, and anyone can really be a sub. I didn't have to get a degree or anything. But I like to think of myself as like Robin Williams in Dead Poet Society. Okay, when I'm teaching the class, get on top of the desk. Tell me what's angering you, dude. Get it out. Let it out. All right. The best part about me subbing though is that they've got me subbing mostly special education, the special ed kids, and I was a sped in middle school and high school, a little bit of college, but that's just the deaf leading the blind there, dude. Like, they're asking me questions about shit. I'm like, I don't know. Let me go run next door and find a real teacher. She might be able to help us out with this. They're asking me math questions. Dude, math? What am I, fucking Socrates? Who invented math? Who's the asshole that invented math and numbers and shit like that? The fucking some Greek asshole with olive skin and a jacked body, small penis. You've seen the statues. But it's like, I'm in no position to be helping these kids. I just sit there and I'm like, honestly, like, take a nap. Like, when I'm probably the best sub they'll ever have. They just don't know it yet. They like to fucking bully me and tease me. They call me Mr. Ed Sheeran, which is like, come up with some new material, you scoundrels, you animals. And like, when does the bullying stop for me? Okay? It's bad enough I got PTSD running in that building, but now I'm like, it's like everything's coming back to me. Like, bullied in middle school when I was a student. Now I'm like kind of teaching there. Robin Williams, Dead Poet Society, really shaping the minds of the youth. Okay, that's what I like to think I'm doing. Okay, I could be teaching the next president. Definitely not teaching the next president because I am teaching special ed. And I was a special ed student, and I know what happens to special ed kids. They start podcasts that nobody listens to. Okay, so I'm teaching a bunch of future homeless podcasters. Okay, not presidents. But I had a point, and now I can't remember where I was going with it. But yeah, dude, when does it stop for me? When does it end? Okay, I've been tormented enough. I've been bullied. I've been teased. I've been beat down. And I can't seem to get away from it. I'm finally starting to get comfortable with my body, 30 years into life. Comfortable with the fact that I've got red hair because it is running out. The hair is running out, guys. If I were to take my hat off right now, it'd fuck up the camera somehow. It'd like mess with the lighting, so it'd just be fucking bald spots, okay? I got spots on my head, all right? I'm gonna have to convert to Judaism to cover up my bald spot with a yarmulke. That might be my next best move, okay? So my hair's running out. So I'm like grasping at straws, trying to get comfortable with it. Just be like, all right, I don't have much time with my hair. Let me just like it and enjoy it. Because growing up, I hated having red hair literally because of middle school. Because I was just bullied every fucking day for it. I was the only redhead in my entire school. You know what that's like? Do you know what that's like to be a minority? I probably shouldn't say that. I definitely shouldn't say that. But I don't give a shit, dude. For an all-white school, I was the minority, okay? They had red-headed water fountains. I could only drink out of the red-headed water fountains, okay? Segregated bathrooms, all right? They didn't want redheads mixing with the brown-haired kids, all right? And now that I'm a teacher, I thought it would all be over, and I'm fucking walking through the halls and people are screaming Ed Sheeran. I'm not even being discreet. These kids are animals. They're not even being discreet. Mr. Ed Sheeran, it's like, I don't even know you, kid. This is special ed. Show a little fucking decorum. Back when I was in special ed, we had decorum, which isn't true, because I think God is punishing me for being an asshole student. So now he's making the students be assholes to me, and it's like, it's come full circle. Because I was a menace. I was class clown 2012, okay? I know what it's like to poke fun at teachers. Hey, I like to have fun too, but not at my expense. All right, let's bully the other teachers. Let's gang up on some of the other nerd teachers, okay? Because there's a lot of them. There's a lot of nerd teachers at that school, okay? So let's just face the facts. Let's get together. Let's all start an after-school program called Bullying Teachers. Just don't bully me, because that's unacceptable. That's not nice, Mr. Ed Sheeran, Special Ed Sheeran, fucking Mr. Ron Weasley. Get some new, aren't there any new redheads out there? Are there no more redheads out there? Did we just stop at Ron Weasley and Ed Sheeran? You can't reference any other redhead? At least they're not calling me Ronald McDonald. That would suck. But Ronald McDonald has fucking full head of hair, that bastard. Unbelievable. I'd take Ronald McDonald's curly head of hair right now. I'll take Ronald McDonald's curly head of hair right now. I'll take any hair. Okay? Anything but this. It's not good. Confidence, Jim. Confidence. Stay confident. Stay on track. But yeah, dude, I just, you know, not in between jobs again. It's just, fucking, the holidays are coming up, so shooting season is a little slow for HGTV, so I got to put some cash in my pocket. That's why I'm substitute teaching. But this generation, man, and I hate to sound like a geezer, I hate to sound like a senior citizen, because to be quite honest with you, I hate senior citizens. Because I was just driving. On my way here, boys, I just fucking stuck behind a Cadillac. Fucking old man behind the wheel, could barely see over the steering wheel. And I'm just tailgating the shit out of him. That's not my type of tailgate. My tailgate involves beers and hot dogs at the big game, you know? I don't want to fucking be honking my horn at a guy going 20 miles an hour in a 30, which isn't even that bad, but it's like bad enough to piss me off. Because senior citizens just croak. Outside of my parents, because I love my parents, my biggest fear is losing my parents. All senior citizens should just like do their due diligence. I don't do words good. You guys know this about me. And just croak. Or at least don't drive. All right, let's be a little more reasonable. Don't drive if you're above the age of fucking 65, which I know is a cliche fucking thing to say, and it's like been said before, and they should retake their driver's tests, but they should. Okay, learn to go with traffic. Animals. And all these fucking like little students I'm teaching, and I probably shouldn't call them nerds, But they call me Mr. Ed Sheeran. Like, what do you want me to do? I will, you know, fucking get payback and call them nerds on a podcast that nobody listens to. All right, so that's my payback. Nerds. Yeah. Probably won't hurt you because you probably don't even know what the word nerd means because you're so fucking young and cool and hip. Fast forward 20 years, dude. You're in my seat. You're substitute teaching special ed, a class you used to rule. Okay, I was the smartest kid in special ed out of the four of us. It's not saying much. Still something to throw on the resume. I was a weird fucking, you know, like, I don't know if anyone else did this as a kid, but I was like I was bullied in middle school, and like, I always wanted to be like, I had this like hero complex. I wanted to be the hero. So when I was in class, just like coloring on my math test or whatever with crayons, I would fantasize about like, this is so fucked up, but I was like 11, 12. I'd fantasize about a school shooter breaking in, and me in my fucking 11-year-old frame, my 5'2", 85-pound, 11-year-old frame, takes down the school shooter. I'm the hero. I get the girl. Okay? Never happened, and I probably would have shit myself if that ever happened. But, you know, they're just fantasies. I had weird fantasies. I just always wanted to be the hero. I always wanted to come out on top because, like, I just feel like that would have negated my redhead. It all comes back to me being like a redhead and not being comfortable in my own skin, guys. All right, well, what are we having, a therapy session here? Shut the fuck up. All right? God damn it. It's Thanksgiving Eve. It's Thanksgiving Eve, dude. I got my eyebrows did. Got my fucking swag on. Got my glasses. Just got a Brazilian wax. I don't know if I said that already this episode, but I'll say it again. Just got a Brazil, dude. Might get a BBL as well, dude. Might just like identify as a Brazilian. Just fucking get waxed. Get a fat ass. Stop talking like Mookie. Is that how Brazilians sound? I don't really. I'm racist. All right. Ugh. I don't know. Yeah, dude, I'm ready for the night. And by ready for the night, I mean I'm ready to just not do anything. Because I'm not going to in town. We've got 3 bars, and they're going to be crowded as fuck, and I'm not into it. Thanksgiving Eve is like for losers that peaked in middle school. You know I didn't peak in middle school. I just spent fucking 20 minutes telling you that. For losers that like peaked in middle school and high school to like trying to assert dominance over the people they asserted dominance over when they were in high school. They just run into old classmates and they're like, what's up, dude? I'm gonna fucking get you want a swirly? It's like, you're not giving me a swirly. Nice try, Buster. Not this time. Although, I just want to be cool. So if like you give me a swirly makes me cool, you can give me a swirly. Just like try to keep my eyebrows out of it because they are painted on, dude. These aren't real. I don't know if you could really tell in this lighting, but I painted them on this morning. Because it's about that time of year again where I dye my eyebrows on thinking it makes me look better, but it actually makes me look like a clown. Bring in the clowns. Anyway, Thanksgiving Eve, not a fan. It's too overpopulated. We've got 3 bars up in town, and they're going to be crowded. And I don't really feel like going and dealing with that. Why? So I could, like, I don't know, make out with a girl I had a crush on in fucking sophomore year of high school, who won't even do that anyway, because that's just another stupid fantasy of mine. That's even more unrealistic. Like, me making out with a girl I had a crush on in sophomore year of high school right now is more unrealistic than, like, me taking down a school shooter when I was 11 years old. Okay? That's more out of the realm of the possibilities, if that's a sentence that makes sense, which I'm not sure it does. Okay? But, yeah, dude, fucking Thanksgiving Eve, man. I'm more of a mischief night guy. I'm more of a Halloween Eve guy, you know? I like mischief. All right, go throw some eggs at people. That's a good time. Yeah, I'm 30, probably shouldn't still be doing that. But I'll roll a house. I toilet papered fucking 7 houses this year. I broke a record. That's my idea of a good time now. Now that I'm in my old age, 30 years old, egging mailmen and egging houses and fucking toilet paper and trees. That's what you do when you're in your 30s, okay? You got to grow up sometime. Can't be going to bars, meeting up with old friends. That's stupid. Someone at the door?
Yeah.
Who?
Probably your mom. Probably your mom, yeah.
Open it, open it. Dad, come on, man. Fucking crazy. Sorry, boys. Yeah, keep going. What? I don't even know what the fuck that is. Yeah, give it to me. What is this? Fucking. All right, psychopath. He just completely disregards the fucking the sign. He just he doesn't. He plays by his own rules. Yeah, it just got interrupted in the podcast for a fucking peach cobbler. Yeah. Hey, that's right. I need the peach cobbler. Thanks. This is what living at your fucking parents' house when you're 30 years old does for you. You get peach cobblers when the fucking sign on the door clearly says, "Don't come in. We're rolling." Okay, this is important stuff. Talking about middle school trauma, and I'm getting peach cobblers? God damn it, Dad. I'm gonna have to have a word with him. Fucking guy. Speaking of my dad, dude, we're all over the place now. The fucking podcast is off the rails, and that's how I fucking like it. Let's get into it. My dad loves pranks, which I don't even know if that was a prank. I think he was just genuinely trying to be nice by giving us a peach fucking cobbler. But the guy loves a prank. He always loved the prank. Like when we would go on hikes, when we were out camping, he was always the guy with like the stick, like touching your ear, and like you'd think it was a bug, and you go like this, and then he'd be the only one laughing. Like growing up, he would like, I don't know how, like my parents had an antique shop, so they used to like get like random shit. And like he like one time he came down with like half a clown mannequin, like just the torso of a clown mannequin. I'm not making this up. Like you can't make this up. He was doing a house clean out, and he got half a clown mannequin. And to prank me, he just tied a noose around it and hung it in my closet. So when I went to go fucking get something out of my closet, I was startled by half a clown that killed himself for some reason, probably because he doesn't have any legs. That's the type of shit I deal with. Dad's a prankster. Last night we're chilling in here, and we're watching the game, and it's halftime, so I just go to YouTube, start listening to podcasts. He's like, "James, I gotta show you this. I gotta show you this video." And I'm like, "All right, what do you want me to, like, what is it?" He's like, "There's this 15-year-old black girl who goes up to strangers and says, 'Why you on my block?'" And I was like, I couldn't even begin to think about how to YouTube that. And I'm like, "Dad, what do you know the name of the person, the name of the YouTube channel or whatever?" He's like, "Channel? This isn't TV, this is YouTube, James. What are you talking about channels?" I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? 15-year-old black girls talking about blocks. So he just goes, "James, just punch in funny black girl." You know how many fucking funny black chicks there are in the world? A lot, because they're fucking hilarious. Okay? I typed in funny black girl just to like prove him wrong. What do you think? Like the fucking, "We ain't got time for that" lady came up. That's not what we were looking for. "We ain't got time for that." "Oh Lord, there's a fire." And then we finally found the video he was like talking about, and it was some of the worst content. And my dad's a funny guy, he's got a good sense of humor, but this is some of the worst content I've ever seen in my life. It's just like, it's the classic like fucking asshole pranksters that like will, like I hate pranks. I genuinely hate pranks, because the last time I tried to pull a prank, it didn't go over well. I was catfishing dudes on Tinder with pictures of my dead grandma, and it didn't go as planned. I actually, like, some guy fell in love with an old picture of my grandma. It was like a 67-year-old guy that I catfished, and the guy actually got pretty sad. So that's why I don't like pranks. It's not fun. It gets too serious too quick. Okay, I had a pen pal. Okay, I was Grandma Pearl on the internet for fucking way too long. All right, that's not a prank. That's a new lifestyle. God damn it. But yeah, so he shows me this 15-year-old girl, and her idea of a prank was just going up to other fellow African-American people on the streets and be like, "You want to square up?" Like, she would just start a fight, and then once it escalated, she'd be like, "Oh, it's a prank, it's a prank." You guys know that, like all pranksters do that. It's the fucking lamest shit ever. They'll like piss people off and then be like, once like someone like rightfully wants to punch them in the face, punch this dumbass prankster in the face, the prankster gets all scared and is like, "It's just a prank, it's just a prank," as someone's grabbing him by the collar. It's like, you should be decapitated. Get the guillotines out. All pranksters should die. All right, I hate pranksters. It's annoying. Stop it. Speaking of, like, I was talking about middle school before, this fucking kid who went, you guys know, what's his name? Now I can't remember his name. Jack Doherty, that fucking You guys know Jack Doherty? He's like a famous YouTuber. He like went to he's like from our town, up the block.
No way, that's cool.
Yeah, you'd think it's cool, but he's a fucking asshole. He's
a douchebag.
He's a piece of shit. And that's the type of kids I'm trying to teach. I'm trying to get them away from that. We're back into substitute teaching because we're all over the place because of a peach cobbler. And green little plates. There's a sign on the door, Dad. This is to you because you're the only one that watches this. And I'm telling you to your face, technically. There's a sign on the door that says, don't come in. And you came in. Still pissed about that. Fucking up. I had some good thoughts before. Now I don't even know where I'm going. I keep getting ads on fucking Instagram for like lifts, like you put them in your shoes and it makes you taller. What, does the algorithm think I'm a short king? A short king pussy? I'm 6'1". I earned that. All right? When I was a kid and I went to the doctor's office and like they did a physical and they told me like they have like projections for how tall you're gonna be, they thought I was only gonna be 5'9". I defeated the odds. I am 6'1", 6'3" on Bumble. Okay? So, and if it's on Bumble, it must be the truth because it's Bumble. Who would lie on Bumble? All right? 6'3" in Bumble, dude. Just get over it, ladies, okay? And when I show up and I'm not as tall as my profile suggests, get over it because I've got a great personality. Okay? I got to reel you in somehow, right? But I'm 6'1", and I keep getting these ads for like these little lifts, and it's like, listen, short kings, just be short. Like, what are you going to be fucking... And you're trying to be 5'10". That's not even a good height to begin with. Just be 5'8". You know? But like, fuck the algorithm, dude. My algorithm thinks I'm a fucking short, gay, alt-right conspiracy theorist. I don't know how that happened. All I want to do is look at titties bouncing, and I'm getting fucking Elon Musk on Twitter on one end, and then fucking gay short kings on the other. I'm none of those things. I am none of those things. Okay, I'm a tall, used to be handsome, retired handsome guy who, you know, I don't even know. But like, I don't get the whole short king thing. Just, you're short, just get over it. Like, yeah, I gotta lift you up so you get like cookies on the top of the shelf. Like, whatever, dude. Girls have to like crouch down to kiss you. Okay? But there's benefits to being a short king. You're identified as a king. Okay, it's better than being a tall jester, which is what I am. I'm a tall clown. All right? Would I switch positions with you? Absolutely not. I earned 6'1". Okay? Again, I defeated the odds. My bullshit doctor said I was only going to be 5'9" when I was fucking like 12 years old. And I burst out crying because I wanted to be in the NBA. And I still think I got a chance. Just got to start hitting the gym a little bit more. Work on my jumper. In and out crossover was my move. But yeah, I burst out crying because I was like, how am I supposed to be in the NBA if I'm 5'9"? I don't want to be the next Muggsy Bogues. I want to be Michael Jordan, you know? And joke's on me because I didn't have the talent or the skill, and I'm still not even tall enough to be in the NBA anyway, so. But yeah, I don't get the whole lift thing. And like, what are you supposed to do? Like, say like you're a short king, right? And you like subscribe to like these lifts. You put them in your shoes. You're 5'10" now. Congrats. You're still a short pussy. But what happens when you meet a girl at the bar and then like you go back to like your place and then you just fucking, you climb down out of your shoes and you're a short little bitch again. And then she has to like lift you up to kiss you. What happens then? And it's there's a little bit of a double standard because girls can wear heels and it's a whole thing, but guys can't wear lifts, so I get that aspect of it. But just fucking be comfortable with who you are. And that's coming from me, who's not comfortable who I am, but I've got reasons to be not comfortable. I'm uncomfy and I got reasons. I got the proof, I got the facts, and I've got the data. All right? You are just short. You've got a full head of hair, dude. You got a full head of hair. But yeah, dude, I would like to think, I'm just picturing that in my head, just like guy like overly confident about finally being 5'10", and he just gets a girl back to his place and he just has to like go down an escalator to get out of his shoes. And the girl's like, what the fuck? But then like she takes off her makeup and she looks like fucking the Wicked Witch of the West. It's a whole thing, dude. Just like, stop it. No more makeup, no more heels, no more lifts in your shoes, fellas. Everyone should just be who they are. Except for me, I gotta be better. Okay, that doesn't apply to me. Went on a couple dates recently. The dating game is just all out of whack, dude. I met these two girls out in person, actually, not on the apps, which I prefer, obviously. I talked about that a little bit last week. I'd rather meet someone in person. But I went out with this girl, dude, and she dropped a bomb on me mid-date. She, like, talked about how she, like, just graduated college. She's like, I graduated college last year. I was like, wait a minute, how old are you? Let me see some identification. She's like, oh, I'm 23. I'm like, you're 23? How am I supposed to ask you to split the bill? I can't ask a 23-year-old to split the bill with me. That's fucking crazy. And now I feel like I'm babysitting. I thought she was like 27. She looked 27. She came off as 27. And then all of a sudden she's 23. I don't want to date 23-year-olds. I'm too goddamn old for that. Okay, in some countries I'm old enough to be your dad. Okay, and in this country I'm old enough to be your daddy. I'm going to put a gun in my mouth. But, yeah, dude, it was really awkward. She also had a devil tattoo on her elbow, and I'm not like a church-going man, but I am a devil-fearing guy, so that really threw me off. And her favorite number was, I think she might have worshipped the devil. I think she was trying to get me to drink some Kool-Aid. Can't be too sure about that. But it was awkward, dude. And then she hit me off, and she broke it off. And, like, we went on one date, and I was trying to figure out how to be like, yo, listen, you're too young. I had a nice time with you or whatever, but, like, I just think we're looking for different things. And before I could even get that text out, because I'm such a pussy, I don't have, like, the balls to, like, just come out and say something. I need, like, days and days and days to think about it. She texted me. She's like, yeah, you're just not for me. I was like, wait a minute. Hold the phone. I say that to you. Yeah, you're 23. You don't say that to me. I'm 30. I'm 30. So she broke it off with me, and that really made me sad. Because even though I was going to break it off with her, but, like, now I kind of like her more. Maybe I'm in love with her. But that was awkward. Then I went on another date that with a girl older than me. So I can't win. Can I just find a 30-year-old? Can I just find someone my age? I mean, she was only 2 years older than me, which is fine. But she was fun. I liked that date. She was a good date. She introduced me to her cats. I met her cats. She loves her cats. She sure does. She's a cat lady, which is cool. I prefer cat ladies over dog ladies. Because the dog nonsense has got to stop somewhere, dude. They're just fucking dogs. They're part of the fam. I get that. I had a cat. I know what it's like to have a pet. It's part of the family, whatever. But stop it, dude. Like, if your dog comes up to me on the street and starts licking my kneecaps, can you throw an apology in there somewhere and not just be like, oh my God, he's friendly. Don't worry, he's friendly. It's like, well, I'm not friendly, dude. Get this mutt away from me. Licking my kneecaps for no reason. I didn't ask for this. What's your goddamn problem? Not even a mix in a sorry? God forbid. I'm not into this. I like dogs. Listen, I like dogs. I don't love them. And the reason I don't love dogs as much as I should is because of the dog owner. It's like, doggone it, let's fucking figure it out, guys. All right? I'm a human. Treat me like a human. All right? Don't have your dog run up on me. I don't like it. Jumping all over me, slobbering all over me, getting hair on me. I got enough shit to worry about. Okay, clearly, obviously. So I fuck with cat people more than I fuck with dog people. Her cats were cool. But then it got awkward when she got a little drunk and she made me watch her weigh herself. Just like a fucking pile of cold cuts, the deli counter. She's like, watch this. I'm like, no, what? Not, no, please no. And, the number was fine. She was like, no, you have to watch. Please watch. And she like wasn't fat or anything. I don't know why. I mean, I have body dysmorphia, so I get where she's coming from, perhaps. But like, she forced me to watch her weigh herself. That felt really kind of gross, and I wasn't into it. So then I was like, all right, you're a little drunk. I think I want to get out of here. It was nice meeting your cats. Say goodbye to the catties, the little kittens. And then she barricaded the door and wouldn't let me leave. True story. So she goes from weighing herself, and then that was like, all right, this is my cue to leave, because I'm not really trying to see how many lbs you weigh. All right, and that's not my vibe. Okay, maybe when I was 24, when I used to have the weigh babes before they had sex with me, but not anymore. I kind of got like she was cool and I liked her. She just was a little overserved, and that was my cue to leave. And then she barricaded herself in front of the door, and at this point I knew how much she weighed, so I knew I couldn't move her. And that's horrible. But yeah, dude, she just wouldn't let me. She's like, "You're staying." I was like, "I don't want to. I don't want to. Please let me go." I was like, I got held hostage, dude. I needed to call fucking a hotline or something. Hey, I'm being held hostage. Let's get the guys. Let's get the guys out front. Okay, let's get snipers on the roof. Let's get me the fuck out of here, dude. Okay. But let's get the SWAT team. Let's get SEAL Team 6, whatever. I don't know. You know, maybe she'll be treated like a Somalian pirate and get one between the eyes. Just get me out of here somehow, okay? So she wouldn't let me leave, and I swear to God, this lasted an hour, and I didn't want to, like, I'm a fucking good guy. I would never put my hands on a woman. That's outrageous. And sidebar, some fucking animal. I was at a bar with my buddy, and the bar closed, and like these two were like getting in a screaming match, some girl and some guy, and the guy just like shook the girl. Like it was really like I had to step in and be like, "Yo, chill." And I'm not a fighter. I'm a lover. For like not that good of a lover. Like I don't know, more of a. I like to just sit there and just kind of take it. It's the kind of lover I am, you know, kind of like a dead fish. You know, call me Nemo's mom because I'm a dead fish, dude. Just sit there, take it. But that's besides the point. I'm a lover, not a fighter. So I had to step in. This guy like put his hands on a woman, and I was like, "Yo, what are you what are you doing, you fucking animal?" So I didn't know what to do in this situation. It was like she was being funny and like a little facetious. And after an hour of her just sitting in front of the door and me just kind of being like, "Is there a window I could jump out of? Do I call 911? What do I do here? Do I weigh myself now? Maybe that'll like." Do I make her watch me weigh myself? But then I wouldn't even be comfortable with that. And I'm a man. Like she was like, now you, yeah, after she weighed herself, she's like, you weigh yourself now. I was like, we're not playing this game. I don't know what kind of game we're playing here. I don't know if you're like trying to take my skin. You need to see how much I weigh. Like your Buffalo Bill from Silence of the Lambs. You know, fucking wear my skin as fucking Goodbye Horses plays on in the background. You're just dancing around. Saying, would you fuck me to yourself? This is getting out of control. I've got a dirty mind. But finally she let me leave. And of course, I was like, finally she got away from the door. I was like, oh shit, it's my opportunity to get the fuck out of here. Scram. I felt like a fucking, who's that serial killer with the glasses? You guys know?
Jeffrey Dahmer?
Yeah, I felt like a Jeffrey Dahmer victim who just escaped fucking hell. I just ran out into the streets crying. Somebody help me, somebody help me. And everyone was like, you're a grown man. What are you doing, dude? Couldn't handle an XXX. I'm not going to say her weight, but I do have that information. I wouldn't do that, though. I didn't want to know her weight, dude. Like, why are you guys yelling at me, dude? It's not my fault. So I run out into the streets in a panic, and I realized I lost my coat. Or I didn't lose my coat. I left my coat with her goddamn cats. They probably got cat hair all over it. But, other than her weighing herself in front of me and holding me hostage, it was a good date. She's fun. I'm gonna see her again, mostly because I kind of want my Pico back because I can't afford another one. But that's besides the point. So those are my dating stories, and you know, maybe I'm just not a dater. I don't know. Everyone always like. There's always the classic like whenever you like message a girl on Bumble or whatever, they're always like, "What's been your worst like Bumble experience?" or like, "What's your worst date?" I've never really had a bad date because I can find a way to have fun with anybody, okay? I had to weigh fucking Fantasy Island over there. Fucking, I don't even know what that means, but like she weighed herself in front of me. I had fun with her. She was fun, okay? I mean, as awkward as that was, it was a good time. It was different, okay? I already beats drinks at a bar and good conversation. Like, fuck it, let's skip every step in the book and just like see how much we weigh together. Let's see if we make a metric ton. We came close. And then the devil worshiper, like the devil worshiping 23-year-old, you know, might have to block her on Instagram so I could talk more about her, but she probably doesn't watch anyway, because who does? But yeah, dude, the dating scene is just, it's wild, but I could have fun anywhere, man. Like, I once showed up to a date, like a Hinge date years ago, back when I was allowed on Hinge. And the girl showed up, and her pictures were from like 10 years ago. Swear to God. I count that as catfishing, and I just rolled with the punches. It was like, she obviously had gained some weight. That I would have liked to put her on a scale. Oh my God, we caught a marlin. We got a marlin over here. Look at this one. But no, seriously, she catfished the fuck out of me. She showed up. She was fucking chin music, dude. Multiple chins. I'm talking triple. Okay, she was putting up numbers in the chin department, and I did the right thing though. I didn't like go to the bathroom and escape out the window. I stuck it out, and you know, we made love because I like to give back to my community. Okay, I count that as community service. Only like 2.5, 3 minutes of community service if you're catching my drift. But I gave back to my community, dude. I gave her the ride of a life. You know, I felt like I was like working for Make-A-Wish Foundation. Okay, because I did end up having sex because she got me drunk and she took advantage of me and brought me back to her place. And what was I supposed to do? Say no? Like, she fucking used the dentist system on me. She fucking, because of the implication, dude. She got me in that situation. And I'm a body positive guy. Look at me, dude. I'm plump. I'm plump. I've got a little meat on the bones. All right, I'm in no position to talk about how other people look. But just use current pictures of yourself on the dating apps. This is also like 5 years ago. I don't even know why I'm still talking about it. I'm still upset about it. But anyway, dude, the dating scene, not for me. I think I'm retired. You know, I need like an arranged marriage. Just like, I need my dad to come home with like some Indian bro and be like, you marry her now. And I go, okay. And then she's like just sad because it's me. You know, my dad was hyping me up to her the entire drive over from fucking Great Neck or wherever. Yeah, dude, I need like an arranged marriage. Somebody to just set me up, like no dates, just you're marrying this person now. Like a matchmaker. I need like Will Smith from Hitch. Just set me up with someone. No dates, no nothing, just married tomorrow. Let's go to Vegas, let's get it going. Shotgun wedding. And then 5 years later, shotgun in my mouth. Like, that's just how it's gonna pan out, you know? So I'm over that. But, yeah, dude, I don't hate Thanksgiving, but like, can we get roast beef? Can we get roast beef involved? I'm more of a roast beef guy over turkey, you know? I like turkey. It's better than ham. You can put gravy on turkey. Ham sucks. Every Easter we have a goddamn ham and I want to, what am I supposed to do? I don't like mustard. I'm not going to just get a fucking jar of Hellman's and just start lathering it up with mayo at Easter dinner, you know? It's not my vibe exactly. So, ham sucks. Turkey's better. But it should just put you to sleep, dude. I feel like I'm being drugged, you know? I just fucking pass out on the couch after a nice okay meal. It's an okay meal. And my favorite thing about like, do you guys remember like in college, like before Thanksgiving break, the cafeteria would just serve Thanksgiving meals? Like, oh, you're about to have a better version of this, but first, let's try the shittiest version possible. First, have this shitty version of what you're about to have in 2 days. And that's all you had to eat. So I was just fucking stacking up meal. Like, I'm just tired of it. I've had it too many times. Okay, I've been around the sun 30 times, and I'm over Thanksgiving dinner. Let's mix in a roast beef. Maybe a sirloin steak. Let's get some steaks on the grill. Okay, let's get a real man meat. All right, let's get some red meat. I want it to bleed, okay? If it bleeds, it leads, you know what I mean? Like, let's get into it. I'm really just kind of sick of turkey and ham. Roast beef doesn't get enough play. Why is that? Roast beef is like significantly better than those two. I don't know. So I like Thanksgiving, you know, you've chill with the family, whatever. It is what it is. I like a chill Thanksgiving, though. I don't like all the bells and whistles and Instagram posts and fucking grandma's here. It's like, my grandma's dead, so let's get over it. But yeah, like, fucking Black Friday's around the corner, too. Like, am I going to wait in line? I don't like people who wait in lines. Like, I remember growing up, like, as a kid, there was like a sneaker wave, and everyone was a sneakerhead. And they'd go wait online for the fucking Jordan 2s, the Jordan re-releases. You're waiting in line for shoes that don't even look particularly good? What are you talking about, James? Jordans are the best shoes of all time. Shut up, dude. Go to fucking Hot Topic and get yourself a couple of Vans, like a man. All right? Don't wait in line. I don't wait in lines. Fucking, there's this thing I was watching the news earlier, and there's this thing that is causing lines. It's called a Dubai chocolate bar. And it's $100 per chocolate bar. And they've got lines around the block. It's just a regular chocolate bar with like pistachios in it. These people are sick. I'm not a mass shooting fan, not a big fan of the mass shooters, but if I had to choose, like if gun to my head, people who are waiting in lines for the Dubai chocolate bar, take them. Because why? What can like make you do that? You know? I don't know. So I don't like people that wait in lines. And that's all Black Friday is just lines for the best deals. Just fucking go Cyberbully Monday or whatever on Amazon Prime and don't wait in lines and just do that. I don't get people who like wake up early and drive to the mall. Dude, I'd rather get mauled by a fucking lion. Are you kidding me? Waiting in line for what? The new Xbox? For the new GameCube? I don't even know what people are playing these days. But I actually do know what they're playing. They're playing themselves. Okay? Because they're just wasting away their lives. Waiting in lines for fucking the newest technology. Okay? Shut up. All right? I don't know what Elon Musk is convincing you to do, convincing you to buy so you can make something. I don't even know. But Elon... All right, this is how my brain works, by the way, just in case you guys are new listeners. I will go from topic to topic. I won't even give a fuck, and there will be no segue. We're talking about Elon Musk now. Keep up. I hate Elon Musk. He sucks. I had to block him on Twitter, and he owns Twitter. All right, that's like fucking Ronald McDonald getting a restraining order from a McDonald's. I blocked fucking Elon Musk on Twitter. I have the power now. You're not a meme lord. You're a nerd billionaire. Be a nerd billionaire. Okay? Stop with the fucking memes and the Donald Trump and all this bullshit. Like, stop it. I get it. You have autism. You like trains or whatever. Then get into trains. Okay? Trains' lives matter. All right? So stop it. Every time I turn... I think I mentioned this earlier, that my algorithm for Twitter genuinely thinks I'm an alt-right conspiracy theorist. It's fucking insane. Sure, I don't think we landed on the moon, and the fucking, the planes were actually not real on 9/11. They were holograms. Okay, they were actually bombs in the building, and then the mainstream media, the liberal media, just fucking edited planes in there to make it look like a plane crash. Okay, everyone who saw a plane that day in person, they're lying. Okay, that's just my vibe. But seriously, I can't take it anymore. And the conservatives are so fucking annoying on Twitter, dude. They're just like, all they do, like, they think that liberals complain, and the libs do complain. Don't get me wrong, they complain a lot. But so do the fucking conserves, man. So do the conversationists, man. The con man, converses, I don't know. But yeah, dude, they're just always like bitching. They're like, ugh, a drag brunch, how dare they? It's like, who gives a fuck, dude? They're in drag, they're having a good time. Also, drag people are hilarious. It's like their whole thing. They're fun. Let them eat fucking cake, as the great Marie Antoinette said, and she might have even been a drag queen. Okay, my favorite person alive right now is a drag queen, which technically doesn't make sense because it is Chappell Roan, and I feel like that's stolen valor. She can't be a drag queen, dude. She's a chick, right? Is that a thing? Can I say that? I don't know how drag queen. You know what? Everyone just be yourself. All right, I'm digging myself a hole. But the point I'm trying to make is that like conservatives are annoying because I'm just being like everything's just being shoved down my throat on Twitter. And like I'm sure if like they thought I was a alt-left liberal guy, that shit would be pissing me off too. But like until that happens, I think I'm just a liberal kid now. Because the conservatives are just pissing me off on Twitter, dude. There's this page that I blocked and somehow it like made its way out of the blocking. It's called Libs of TikTok. It's just fucking, they just don't like trans people. Like they're just so open about it. It's like, shut the fuck up. Let these people live, for Christ's sake. Let them identify as what they want to identify as. All right? Now I'm getting serious. This is a serious podcast. All right? I'm like Ted Koppel. Is that a guy? I think that was a newscaster. You guys see Rudy Giuliani? Rudy Giuliani's fucking out of control. He's fucking just on the news being like, I can't even afford a taxi cab. It's like, one of us, dude. I now respect you. It's like, I've got no money in my account. It's like, dude, I knew I liked you. Okay, you're America's mayor for a reason, dude. Okay, you handled 9/11 like a champion. Okay, back when everyone liked you, before you would melt on screen and like you had like fucking dye rolling down your chin. Okay, which I'm like, my eyebrows are dyed. That can easily happen to me. So Rude Boy Giuliani is one of us. I fuck with Rudy Giuliani, dude. Okay, I used to hate him. I don't even know why he's in trouble. I don't even know why he's in debt. But he is. And he can't afford a taxi cab. You know how sad that is, man? That's like me after a night out of partying and I'm just on the side of the road trying to hail a cab that I can't afford. So I get it, dude. I get where he's coming from. You know, he's one of us. One of us. One of us. What a fall from grace for that guy, though. Went from America's mayor to fucking homeless guy. Can't afford a cab. Whatever. I need insurance. Now we're just bouncing around, dude. I need insurance. Like, I need to go to the dentist. I haven't been to the dentist in so goddamn long. That's gross, James. You need to go to the dentist. See if you have cavities. I don't have cavities. I brush my teeth. That's my dentist. My dentist is Oral-B. Toothbrush. Manual, dude. I don't do any of that fucking automatic bullshit. Whatever the power. I'm not trying to fucking drill into my mouth. I hate the noise. I hate that you have to do it like this. I hate the fucking aura that comes with people that have like a powered toothbrush. They think they're so much better than everyone. It's like, dude, just go like that. Brush your teeth until your gums bleed. That's how I learned to brush my teeth. That's how you keep your pearly whites white. All right? Brush your teeth until your gums bleed and cut the bullshit with the automatic nonsense, all right? I'm a manual guy. Okay, I like a stick shift. Okay, I like a tranny. Not, you know what I mean, transmission. Guys. Well, let me just send off. Guys, thank you for listening. It's been a wild episode. Shout out Medallion Media, the boys, Juan and Angel. Wouldn't be able to do this without them. See you next week.